System: the supercomputer city size enormous system leader turbo main population sprites, Guardians energy C position all over first appearance trust no one list of systems. Well, it's got great deals of RAM, unbelievable capability, and you can access almost anything. Bob the supercomputer is a huge operating system and home to the Guardians. The buildings of the supercomputer are on large circular disks which link to each other by a series of bridges and energy channels that hover over the system's energy C. Guardian Council: the Guardian Council space lay in the supercomputer. The elite Guardians meet there to debate and make decisions that would affect both the supercomputer and the entire Internet. The Academy for training brand new Guardians lies in the supercomputer. This is where Guardian cadets discover all about the threats of cyber area and how to deal with them. Main hazards they study about are game cubes, infections, code masters, and the web. When it was time to delete him, Kilobyte received an upgrade, turning him into the incredibly virus Gigabyte and deleting Dixon Green. The entrance command from mainframe opened at that time and accidentally pulled Gigabyte from the supercomputer to the little system. It was at this time that Bob left the supercomputer and relocated to mainframe. By rebuilding the gateway, Megabyte had the ability to utilize it to connect to the supercomputer. The virus sent out Enzo Matrix through the gadget to check it, and for the first time the small sprite saw the supercomputer. The command was ruined in a battle, just as Bob saved Enzo. Her very first order was to limit net travel. After the secret tools left the Guardians, Damon purchased them to begin seeding any system they had access to so that it would not matter if they were closed to the Internet, then she would not need portals. When this was completed, Damon spreaded her infection from the supercomputer, contaminating 92% of the entire net. Once the link was developed, a photo of the supercomputer appeared in the aperture of the entrance command. Megabyte passed through, just to come out the other side of the gateway, still in mainframe. The entrance was a phony, and a CPU group, led by Bob, had the ability to slip into the viral Camp ADN attack. Gallery: see also Room 0 Puddlewhite View Profile View Posts September 15, 2017 at 11:29 a.m. Exact same in my game. Supercomputer requires water. I have two dupes who are on idle. They neither start working on the supercomputer nor do they try and fetch water for it. I have access to water. I have actually selected a research topic that needs sophisticated research. The priority on the supercomputer is set to 9 number 12. Supercomputer needs water. I have two dupes who are on idle. They neither start dealing with the supercomputer nor do they try and bring water for it. I have access to water. I have actually selected a research study topic that needs advanced research. The concern on the supercomputer is set to 9. Initially posted by Puddlewhite, same in my video game. Supercomputer needs water. I have two dupes who are on idle. They neither start dealing with the supercomputer nor do they try and fetch water for it. I have access to water. I have picked a research study topic that requires advanced research study. The concern on the supercomputer is set to 9. This is an older thread. The mechanics with regards to water bottling have altered. You can pick direct lines to research in order. Second, I see, you have not removed the messages to the left, and I see only one research total there. So I can assume, you simply have researched the very first tier, leading to the supercomputer itself, however Nisbet. The supercomputer is the only source of key tools such as Problem and Copeland. No binomes have actually ever been seen living there, just sprites. The main operating center of the supercomputer is the principal workplace, which is located in the center of the system. Instead, for many years computer systems got quicker and more powerful, so we acquired a lot that way. As essential, and perhaps of more importance, was algorithm advancement. When I discovered to utilize better algorithms to resolve the issue, I acquired orders of magnitude in compute efficiency, to the extent that a supercomputer was never ever required at all. It is unidentified if the council space is inside the system's principal office. however it is the most likely place for this dark meeting room. Trust no one. Megabyte has actually been trying for minutes, if not hours, to get to the supercomputer but has never prospered. The virus sent out Enzo Matrix through the gadget to check it, and for the very first time the little sprite saw Tej supercomputer. The command was ruined in a battle, just as Bob saved Enzo. When games collide. The gateway was a fake, and a CPU group, led by Bob, was able to sneak into the viral camp and attack. Bending Binome, hidden virus. The Raspberry Pi supercomputer was originally developed for Oracle Open World in October 2019. Supercomputing technology consists of supercomputers, the fastest computers worldwide. Supercomputers are made up of interconnects, I/O systems, memory and processor cores. Unlike conventional computer systems, supercomputers utilize more than one central processing unit, CPU. A matter to keep in mind, because of contemporary supercomputers' power consumption, data centers require cooling systems and appropriate facilities to house all of it. Ebook Demystifying Information with AI on IBM Z. Learn common customer pain points that AI can address, what capabilities are readily available today, and how IBM Z is the ideal AI platform. Related content register for the analyst report on quantum. What is supercomputing utilized for? This routine usage is because AI programs need high-performance computing that supercomputers provide. In other words, supercomputers can manage the kinds of work usually needed for AI applications. For example, IBM built Summit and Sierra supercomputers with huge information and AI workloads in mind. Petaflops are a procedure of a computer system's processing speed equal to 1,000 trillion flops. And a 1 petaflop computer system can perform 1 quadrillion flops. From a various point of view, supercomputers can be 1 million times more processing power than the fastest laptop. IBM supercomputers, TOP and Sierra, amass the second and third spots, clocking in at 148, 8 and 94. 6 petaflops, respectively. 1 megaflop can perform 1 million flops. Supercomputing versus To clarify some similarities and distinctions in between computing types, here are some typical contrasts. Supercomputing versus HPC. While supercomputing generally refers to the procedure of complex and large computations used by supercomputers, high-performance computing, HPC, is making use of multiple supercomputers to procedure complex and big calculations. Parallel processing is when multiple CPUs deal with fixing a single estimation at a given time. However, HPC situations utilize parallelism, too, without utilizing a supercomputer necessarily. Another exception is that supercomputers might utilize other processor systems, like vector processors, scalar processors, or multi-threaded processors. Supercomputing developed over many years given that the Colossus device was put into operation at Bletchley Park in the 1940s. The Colossus was the first functional, electronic, digital computer system developed by Tommy Flowers, a General Post Office, GPO, research study telephone engineer. When was the supercomputer first developed? For instance, to U.S. Business, Control Data Corporation, CDC, and Cray Research Study, led the industrial supercomputer industry from the mid-1960s to the late 1970s. The CDC 6600, developed by Seymour Cray, is thought about the very first effective commercial supercomputer. IBM would later become a business market leader from the 1990s through today. Discover Power 10 accelerated computing servers get rid of I/O traffic jams and share memory throughout GPUs and CPUs, yielding faster insights and more accurate designs. Explore sped-up computing servers. Linux servers and operating systems enhance your IT infrastructure on-premises ADN in the cloud with the versatility and control that comes with open-source advancement. Improve with Linux servers and running systems resources. What is a mainframe? Learn more about open source. What is HPC? Discover more about high-performance computing, why it is very important and how it works. Learn more about high-performance computing. What is AI? It intends to resolve complicated problems the world's most effective supercomputers can't resolve and never ever will. Discover more about quantum computing. Take the next step. IBM Power Servers are developed to help clients respond faster to company demands, safeguard data from core to cloud, and improve insights and automation while maximizing reliability in a sustainable way. Available on premises and in the cloud.